On the phone, I'm just confirming. Paul, we have you.
Yes.
And Tricia, we have you.
Yes.
Thank you. All rise for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you everyone for being here. Appreciate it. I would remind council, because we have two councils on the phone, that there's feedback, so we want to be measured in our talk and give them time to hear and then respond. Would you call the roll for us, Jackie?
Mayor Holston,
Here.
Councilor Hadley,
Here.
Councilor Whitney,
Here.
Councilor Borgum,
Here.
Councilor Maxfield,
Here.
Councilor Hollett,
Here. Thank you. We're gonna have, although it's not on our agenda for everyone, there's a few announcements that we want to make. So I just wanted to go through them, before we get into our public hearing. Our next meeting will be, our next meeting of our regular council meeting will be July 11th, for those of you that are marking that on the calendar, 7 o'clock at the WAC. Our new city administrator will be on board on July 15th. That is Brian Kutchin. We are going to welcome him and be very happy that he's here. Marcia's last day is this Friday, and we're very grateful for your service and how well you have guided us and all the wonderful opportunities that you have showed us that we should be doing and can be doing and helping us to do better. So thank you so much. And when she leaves, Howard Sushler, did I say it right? Sushler, will be our interim until Brian Kutchin comes on July 15th and helping us, keeping us going in the right direction. So he will be a familiar face at City Hall. We have 2 applicants for the position of city recorder already in place. We have brought in someone from LCOG to help us do some of the financials, payroll, and a few other things to keep us going in the meantime. And is there any other announcements? Council, is there any other announcements that you may have?
Other than to restate what you already said regarding Marcia, I think you've done a fantastic job. You stepped into something that was difficult, and it's something that you haven't done before, and you really stepped up and have done a phenomenal job and done great working with us, and I thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I really appreciate all of the paperwork that you give me in the last couple of days to straighten this budget out. I really appreciate it. It really helped me very much, and for your leadership.
Thank you.
I also appreciate Marcia very much. Just so many things that have gone on with her. I really do appreciate her.
So we're in point 3, business of our city administrator. We are going to begin with 3.1, resolution 05-2019, adoption of the fiscal year 1920 budget, imposing and categorizing taxes. And at this time, I'm going to open the okay.
Is it okay for me? I'd like to,
Let me open the public hearing.
okay.
Okay. At this time, I'm opening the public hearing. Council, do you have any statements? Go ahead.
I would just like to say that I have a claim of risk.
She's like,
That's an old job, let me tell you. But it has to do with confidentiality. I have a conflict of interest in that, one of the city employees is a relative. So, and I'm actually just going to step down and away because that's what the rest of the meeting's about, so.
Councilman Hutt.
I actually am also going to state that I have an actual conflict of interest with an employee, or with a relation to an employee. I'm just there.
Thank you. Any other comments from council before we begin? Okay, the public hearing is open. Are there any statements in favor of the budget? Are there any statements in favor of the budget? Are there any statements in favor of the budget? With no statements in favor, are there any statements against the budget? Are there any statements against the budget? Yes.
Stephen Ball, 76482 Cedar Street. I want to thank everybody for their hard work on the budget. I've been watching online and I appreciate all your hard work. I think it's important that a city has a balanced budget. I think it's important that a city has a balanced budget, and I think it's imperative that we make sure that our budget reflects our costs for the year. So any impending costs that are foreseeable need to be included in that, because we run into the problem like we ran into this last year. We had to put a supplemental budget in there, and then we end up with this huge mess at the end of the year with trying to balance a checkbook with outstanding checks sitting out there. And I just find that when I look at this budget and I look at the work you guys done, I appreciate the work you've done, but I think that there could have been more foresight put into the looking at whether the supplemental budget was conducted legally and properly, which I don't think was done. And I think it's something that we need to work on as a group by making sure that in the future our budgets are conducted legally and in accordance with state budget law. Thanks.
Thank you, Stephen. Are there any statements against? Thank you. Statements in general? Call for statements in general? Statements in general. That closes the public hearing. We're now open to council discussion. Counselors, can you guys hear us okay on the telephone?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. So this is now open for council discussion. And since we have two people on the phone, I'm gonna start with you. Tricia, do you have any comments that you would like to make?
I would like to say that during the budget committee meeting, originally I had voted down this budget, but it was told to me that we could do supplemental budgets once we get the new CA in, and once we get a new interim fire chief seated. I would just like the record to reflect that moving forward, my vote will be based on that assumption that we can do a supplemental budget.
Thank you, Councilor Maxfield. Councilor Forcom, do you have any comments?
Yeah, it's just that, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, yeah, I'm almost at the same place where Tricia is. It needs to be looked at when we get everybody in place, because we don't really know, what the finances are at the moment. So that's basically what direction I'm headed is, we need to review it again at the end, or after we approve it and get people in there knows what they're doing, basically. All right, thanks.
Thank you, Councilor Forcom. Councilor Hadley?
Yes, I would like to let everybody know that I did talk to Department of Revenue about this budget. And everything about the budget is fine. There is problems that we need to do, but it can be addressed. So everything, and that is being reviewed right now for the city. It's being reviewed, so we don't really have to worry about it. It's been done. All which Marshall I'm sure knows.
Thank you, Councilor Hadley. Are there any staff comments?
I just want to say, in addition to Councilor Hadley's comment, I've talked to the Oregon Department of Revenue, to Melanie Cutler, and have explained to her kind of the situation with our budget and how we're committed to moving forward and then really addressing some of those issues. As soon as you get a new city administrator, a new finance director, to really, and the budget committee can reconvene and really hash this out sooner than later this year instead of
Oh, yeah,
putting it off, so.
that's very important.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
There any, as far as myself, I agree with everything that has been said. I understand that we need to move forward and, pass this budget or adopt the budget that has been approved by our budget committee, and, remind everybody that during the budget committee itself agreed that they would need to meet more frequently than they had just at the tail end of the fiscal year to set up a new budget or to even look at it. And it's important that we do our due diligence and pay attention to what's going on, with a perhaps closer look than we have done before. And that is our duty to do. So I definitely agree that we will be looking at that, and I'm pleased that, that we have the opportunity to make adjust to it afterwards. It isn't carved in stone, and, it isn't something that is rigid, it is a living document, and so for that, I'm grateful that we can move through this. So with that, if there aren't any other comments, council, can I have a motion?
Really quick,
I'm
really
sorry,
quick copy.
yes,
Mayor Holston.
yes. That was me, Tricia.
Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't interrupting anything. Do we need to make a motion? I know that we were all there. I know, but, I'm sorry?
You got the floor.
Okay, sorry. I thought I heard someone talking, but maybe it's feedback. Do we need to make a motion for the budget committee to meet, more frequently? I know that we were all there in the meeting, for the committee, but do we actually need to make that motion in a council meeting?
I don't think that we do need to make a motion. I think we're all in agreement that we're going to do that. Once we start the new fiscal year, we'll contact the budget committee and ask that they reach out to the members, and put together some sort of a meeting schedule. I'm hoping that as we get a new city administrator, well, when we get our new city administrator, that can all be folded into the process and we can just all begin together to meet. But I don't think we need a motion to do it. I think we have consensus of the council, I believe, on a couple different occasions, so I'm comfortable with that if you are.
Okay, I just wanted to verify.
No, thank you. So with that, can I have a motion?
I move,
Go ahead. You got the floor again.
I move that we approve resolution 5-2019, adopting the FY 2019-2020 budget in the amount of $7,370,642 and making appropriations and imposing and categorizing taxes.
Do I hear a second?
I second.
Thank you.
I second.
Thank you, Councilor Borco. We got
That was the
one.
third.
Is there any further discussion?
Hey,
If not, will you call for a vote?
Counselor Maxfield,
Aye.
Counselor Forcum,
aye.
Mayor Holston,
Aye.
Counselor Hadley,
Aye.
And with that, 4 votes, it passes.
Do we, can I interrupt a second? Do we have it noted that the other two councilors are present, but they can't vote? Is that noted in there?
Yes, yes, it is. Thank you.
Okay, okay.
Good point.
Thank you.
Good point. Now we move on to 3.2, Resolution 6 to 2019, fiscal year 18-19 supplemental budget. Marcia, would you like to?
Yeah, would you like me to read that?
Yes, please.
Agenda bill? This is resolution 6-2019, adoption of the supplemental budget for fiscal year 18-19. There are times when adjustments need to be made to the adopted budget. Resources and expenses that were not anticipated when the budget was passed often happen. These adjustments need to be made in several departments to ensure that the categories are not overspent whenever possible. We saw a steep rise in the number and dollar amount of building permits. One such permit was for changes being made at the school. We've noted that the revenue and increase in the expenditure line within the building department. Another need arose due to unanticipated changes within the admin department that were a direct result of changes to the city administrator. The library received an award for the purchase of books, and they also have slightly increased the programs they offer to meet the needs of our citizens. Adjustments are being made to bring the departments back into balance. The net adjustment is 0. The option is approve resolution 6-2019, adopting a supplemental budget, or 2, do not approve resolution 6-2019, adopting the supplemental budget.
All right. Council, do you have any discussion on the supplemental budget? And remind me, Bobby's still here? Or is she? You too. Can you discuss the supplemental budget? Okay, thank you. I just they are also not able to talk about the supplemental budget, so it's just the four of us once again. So council comments, I'm gonna go through like we did before, that way, it's a little bit easier. And Mayor recognizes Teresa Freeboard.
The agenda says there's a public hearing first.
Thank you, Teresa. I appreciate that. We will open up a public hearing at this time. Statements in favor of the supplemental budget. Statements in favor of the supplemental budget. Statements in favor of the supplemental budget. No statements in favor. Statements against the supplemental budget. That's a mouthful. Statements against the supplemental budget. Statements, statements against the supplemental budget. No statements against. Statements in general for the supplemental budget. Statements in general for the supplemental budget. Statements in general for the supplemental budget. No statements in general. This section of the public hearing is closed. Council discussion is now open for supplemental budget. Councilor Maxfield, do you have any comments on the supplemental budget?
Yeah, well, first of all, thank you, Marcia, for going through and answering Don King's questions. I am curious, however, if, we still don't have the budget actual, and we won't have that information until things kind of settle down in July, August. But I'm wondering, we can't go back and do an additional supplemental budget once we actually know those numbers, am I correct?
Yes, you're correct. If things show up in the audit, we would get a audit comment, I guess basically a ding in the audit if there are issues that we would need to address then. But you are correct, we can't go back and correct the previous year.
And so,
Okay.
Councilor Maxfield, I'll just add that, and I know you haven't been through an audit, so when the audit comes and if there is a ding, or they list what it is that they found to be lacking or suggested improvements, then they also ask us, what are you going to do to address these issues? And then the city has to respond to that audit, and also, so that's part of the process.
Okay. And then I guess another, point of confusion for me is looking at the supplemental budget, we aren't directly addressing the emergency services fund, but more so looking at, administration, building planning program, library program. So I guess under those expenditures, are we just listing, any, expenditures for the EMS services under administration?
No, we did not address the issues in EMS in the supplemental.
And so the answer is no, that administration line you see isn't reflective of anything in the EMS budget.
Sorry, you were kind of cutting out on that answer.
Yeah, I didn't hear her either.
Okay, let's try it again and see if it settles down. So the dollar figures you see in the administration line in the supplemental budget are not reflective of anything in the EMS budget. That is just the administration, so that's reflective of the changes that we had with our city administrator specifically and the cost.
Okay, I mean, that's a little bit concerning to me, considering we've heard time and time again that we are in peril.
Well, and that's why in our budget, we actually show us going into the budget for EMS with a deficit, the $160,000.
Okay,
Does that help?
that's all I have.
Alright.
Yep.
Councilor Forkham, do you have any questions or comments?
No, not at this time, I don't. Hopefully we can get through this and get back on the right track.
I would agree with that statement, thank you. Councilor Hadley, do you have
Thank
any
you.
statements?
No, I think it's fine.
Okay.
I got pretty well educated today.
Good. Thank you. With that, can I call for a motion?
My turn now, I
I
get
don't-
to
Yeah.
Yes, Counselor Hadley.
Okay, I make a motion to approve the resolution at 6/2019, adopt a supplemental budget.
And the second part of it,
I'll second.
wait, hold on,
To adjust, you're talking
Okay.
about?
and make the
To
appropriations.
make this appropriation
Okay.
and adjust to the 18-19 adopted budget.
I'll take your second now, Paul.
Yeah, okay, I'll second.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you.
you. Can we call for a vote?
Mayor Holston,
Aye.
Counselor Forcom,
Aye.
Counselor Hadley,
Aye.
Counselor Maxfield,
That passes. Thank you, everyone. If there are no further comments from council, Counselor Hallett.
No.
As we talked about a little bit in the last council meeting, Dawn Kenyon sent an email to the council asking many questions. Marcia replied to those, and I really appreciate, she gave some really thorough answers to councils. One of them was, particular concern to me, and one of them was that there was recommendations from our auditor, Summer. And I would like, in that you had stated that Summer made recommendations to the council and that our prior administration did not forward that on to the council.
Well, Summer made recommendations to management,
Okay.
which is kind of what her role would be, but those were not
Forwarded on.
Yeah, forwarded on.
So I am hoping that those do get forwarded on so that council can use that as a learning opportunity, whatever her
Yes.
recommendations were, so that we're in the same loop, whatever
Yes.
she was saying. So do I need to make a motion, or is that something you can provide?
No,
to
I've
council?
actually talked to Summer quite a bit this week, and she is certainly willing to come down and help with that. Also, actually,
That would be even better.
the Department of Revenue person, Melanie, also said she can be helpful in this process if there's, so you have a number of resources.
She actually said she will help us do the next
She
year's
did,
budget.
yes.
Not good information. So I agree with you, Counselor Hallett.
Yeah,
I would
just
like
wanna
to
know
know
what that-
specifically what they were that she said.
Exactly, what wasn't forwarded on, I would like to know that information, use it as a learning tool.
Well, let's make sure that we keep that in mind, and then when we go to start that process of budget committee, that gets folded into it too. I
And
totally
again,
agree with you.
Thank you for answering all those questions.
Comments from council? Right.
Most transparency I've ever seen here.
Yay. I love that statement. Counselor Evans. Yes.
If I could finish a quick statement that I really appreciate Marcia. I've been doing this for 24 years and she's one of the best bosses I've ever had, even if it was just temporary. So, I knew she was tough when she came because she took care of public works in Lane County, but didn't know how tough she was until the last couple months. And I appreciate her in more ways than she knows, and I want to say thank you.
I'm just thank you.
It's a hard job.
Thank you. All right, everyone, with that, this council meeting is adjourned.